At night, I dream in snapshots. I see different photographs, different memories of my youth. And as I dream about my past and what might have been or what could have been, I always wake up disappointed. See, my life today is nothing like I envisioned it. Nothing's awful or tragic. It's simply boring. One day is like the next, an endless routine. So I always thought that my life might have some kind of higher meaning, that I would do something to help people or have some sort of excitement or adventure. But it's just one long routine. One day the same as the next. Begins every morning at 6:20. I head out to my office at 7:30. And I get back at about 6:15 every evening. I watch TV. And on the weekends, I mow my lawn. Clip my hedges, things really exciting like that. Sunday evenings, I usually went food shopping. It was monotonous. But then out for a walk, right in front of my house, I found something I thought was litter. I went to pick it up. It asked if I was ready for a unique adventure, if I wanted to experience history. It directed me to a website. I thought it was some type of ad, some type of scam. The more I read, the more impressed I became, the more convinced that it was real. They discussed some of the history of time travel, at least some of the attempts, and how close people have actually gotten to traveling in time. But I couldn't go on any adventure, certainly not one that took me back in time. I had responsibilities, plenty of them. I couldn't risk my future. I had a job I was good at, a job that was important.
Yes, Mr. Willoughby, I do understand.
At least it was important to me.
Yes. You're thinking about that's fine.
That's me at work. I was a salesperson, not just a salesperson, a rubber band salesperson. And I was pretty good. They said I was the 5th best in the state. I had been doing it for 20 years, and I thought my company valued me. They valued my expertise. But they didn't. I got a phone call that shocked me. It was actually a robocall. The entire company was moving west. All 150 employees were being let go, including me. I knew exactly what I needed to do. I needed to let go of the rubber bands, let go of the past, and take an adventure. So I texted the number on the website. Instantly, I got a response. It told me to go to a local bakery the next morning where I'd meet a Dr. Dillon. They told me I should not be fooled by his appearance. Wasn't exactly sure what that meant. Then they sent me a picture. He was 5, maybe 6. They told me he had graduated from Harvard University before his 5th birthday. I showed up at the coffee shop next day, and I was not disappointed.
Oh, you're welcome.
Coffee year's spring.
Really?
I know what you're thinking. He looks like he's in kindergarten. What can he possibly know about time travel? Well, let me assure you, if you had sat there and listened to him talk about wormholes of the universe, and discuss the theories of Einstein, you too, my friend, would be convinced that this was a scientific genius. So I decided to go, to travel in time.
Get ready for time travel.
It worked.
I stopped to take a little break and look up at a tree. I thought I heard a woodpecker. I started examining the bark to see if there were any scratches of any animals, what animals they might be. And all of a sudden, I was pushed to the ground. Oh, my head.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I tell you my story, how I got here?
Better be a good one, or else it will be your last story.
Oh, no. Okay, wait, I can see you're a good hunter from what you're wearing.
You see this?
Yes.
This is made out of saber-toothed cat hide.
Oh, my
You see
goodness.
this?
Yeah.
This is made out of mammoth fur.
All right. It's going to be a good story, I promise.
I'm supposed to be. It's about survival.
Oh,
Yesterday, a cave bear chased me.
how did it end?
It didn't end well for the cave bear.
Really? Whoa. All right, so let me tell you my story, okay? So this is what happened. Story.
I don't know what you just said, but I'll show you around.
He had just defeated a saber-toothed cat. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I was amazed. We then walked down to his village. He showed me a few of the houses where some of his family members lived, and then a house where he lived. He'd made it himself with his parents and some of his brothers and sisters. It was made out of mammoth fur.
How you and your people live, and introducing me to your family and showing me your
If
houses.
you really want to go out and explore, you have to go out and do it yourself.
You think me go out myself and live like you? And explore and survive on my own?
I'm not sure you can do it, but here are some things for the journey. Here's a stick if you need to fight.
Okay.
Here's a bow for ranged combat.
Whoa.
Here's a flute, so if you're ever in trouble, just blow it.
Will you come and help me?
Yeah. And here's a blanket for warmth.
Okay. Well, thank you.
All right, so the sun was going down. I knew I needed to catch some food. I went by a lake. Actually, it took a while, but I did catch a fish. Then I walked down the path that I needed to take to get back to the rendezvous point. That's when I started to get a little frightened. It seems like there were noises everywhere. Noises I was not familiar with. Finally, I calmed down and I started a fire. And I cooked the fish that I had caught earlier. The full stomach, I felt better. I looked up, saw the beautiful stars, and guess at some point I fell asleep. I woke up the next morning and headed back to the rendezvous point. Really wasn't that far. I had plenty of time. At least plenty of time is what I thought I had.
Okay, Dr. Dillon, are you there? I'm sending my signal. I'm probably about 10 minutes away. Maybe a little less than a mile. What do you mean there's a problem? What do you mean the window is closing? So how much time do I have? And if I don't get there by then, what happens? I need to start running? Does the window close permanently? So it means I'll be trapped here. Is this a joke? Hey, Dr. Dillon, I'm here. I'm here. Did I make it in time? Oh, good.
So he and him see.
Whoa, where am I? Where am I? Where am I?
It's okay.
Oh, I made it back?
You tell me about your trip.
You want me to tell me about your trip? Okay, I'll tell you. I'm sorry. You want me to tell you about my trip? It was amazing. Just give me 1 second.
Are you ready for your next adventure?
Am I ready for my next adventure?
Yes.
Oh boy.